Hey there, gorgeous gays. Version 2 here with Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We managed to just barely save Edgeworth last time we did this. Just fucking barely. So we're gonna continue doing that. We're gonna continue trying to you know, defeat Satan at court, and hopefully it will go well. Oh yeah, she got arrested too, didn't she? Damn, she's back on that side. Maya! Hey, Nick, it's you! Let's asexualize some attorneys. That's an interesting way of phrasing it, Aleph, but welcome to the stream. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? Because we were about to lose? Had to get her to talk somehow. I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. To be fair, neither are we. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. For the drama. It was too boring. It was too boring. I had to spice that shit up somehow. Just behave from now on, okay? Okay. She helped and you're just telling her to behave? God damn it, Phoenix. God damn it, Phoenix. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Chinchilla was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Hey. Whew. Oh, and you wanted me to get bail money ready. Oh, Jesus Christ. My instincts are clutch. I will say, because I don't know enough about courtroom stuff, I didn't realize that causing... My face cam's really fucking up lately. I have no idea what the issue is. I feel like this did happen like ages ago and then it fixed itself. Face cam's been fucking itself up. I'm like... I didn't realize that if you got like taken out of court for being a nuisance, I thought you were just kicked out and weren't allowed back in. I didn't realize you were like arrested. So I guess she would have known that to just be like, oh, she's actually going to be arrested instead of just being kicked out. The scene that plays when we're chatting with Maya, by the way, is called Turnabout Sisters. Did we hear this music while talking to Mia as well? Well, I guess we didn't really talk. Yeah, she wasn't asked to leave. She was specifically held in contempt. Yeah, I didn't realize that held in contempt meant you got arrested. I didn't realize that's what that meant. You can pay for me, okay? With how much? With what money? With what money? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Yeah, Contempt of court's a jailable offense. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Well, to be fair, she doesn't get to see her. She doesn't get to see her. Her sister inhabits her body. Oh, actually, the ghost was at the end. So I guess Maya got to see the ghost. Alright, well, we should probably head on to somewhere. Try and find out, you know, something. Sure is quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon! I imagine there's nothing worth examining here. Yeah, I feel like there's nothing here. I think I was symbol, neither of them could actually see it, although could feel the presence. Well, this is like when spirit mediums having people possess people's a real thing. Where do I draw the line? Like, where's the line that's drawn there? I don't think it's unreasonable to think that the ghost might be actually there, but it could also be symbolic. Detective Chinchilla's not here. God damn it! Chinchilla's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol, sus as fuck. But he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Sus as fuck. Why can't I go to Grossberg's from here? Weird, I can't go to Grossberg's from Criminal Affairs. Weird. Maybe examine 2 people again, not sure if they change. True. Why should have sent me a possessor? Can't hold me when Maya's the one in contempt. I feel like the police are already mad enough at spirit mediums that that's not gonna work. Apparently, Grossberg's on vacation today. Well, I guess he can come back tomorrow. I can come back to it tomorrow if I need anything. But the trial's today. I imagine there's gonna be I should probably just go to the scene of the crime. But I gotta see all the stuff. But I gotta see everything. Why do you have to walk back to your offices before you can go anywhere? Sis, look up your boobs for me, please. That'll get us out of here. That'll get us out of here. That works on everyone. Chief of Detectives, glued to a computer screen. What? Rook to Bishop 7. Checkmate? I don't believe it. He's playing chess on the computer. Okay. Okay, you loser. Must be one of the detectives. He's I would like to clarify. He's a loser because he's a cop, not because he's playing chess. He's mumbling something about something. Don't do anything rash. Why jump? You have every reason to live. You must be doing image training for talking down a potential suicide. Damn, someone who's actually trying to talk them down as opposed to immediately point a gun and murder someone for attempting suicide. Damn, that's not in the police training handbook. Not at all. That guy's going against protocol. He's going to be told off. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but cops are still around in the park. This is going to be such a quiet day without Maya to, like, talk, like, to chat on everything that we interact with. It's going to be a very quiet day. I wonder if Chinchilla's here. I imagine, once again, nothing has changed here. Feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees. It's a lot of trees. I guess that's why I call it a nature park. Quite pretty when the cherry tree, yeah. Today it's just cold. It's just cold. It's just cold as dick today. Alright, okay. Gold Lake Public Beach. Is Larry gonna be around here somewhere? Damn, no one's around anywhere. I'm so fucking lonely today. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Beyonce. Can I steal any hot dogs while I'm here? Can I bring one back for Maya? It's closed. Damn. Damn, everything's closed. Very, very quiet sounds of the birds. Chinchilla, where the fuck are you? Are you here? Hey, there you are. Hey, Chinchilla. Hey, pal. Trial today, Itter. Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Well, you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? My Chinchilla voice is gonna change every time. It's gonna change every time. I'm kind of trying to save myself with voices today, because I know I'll have to do demon voice later, so I don't want to push myself too hard. Damn, Larry, it's 26. Why do you still have your Christmas decorations up? God damn it, get fucking... Honestly, those people who leave up their Christmas decorations, like, an hour, even an hour or two past Christmas, like, pretentious. Pretentious is what I say. Alright. What's going on, buddy? Detective Chinchilla? An idea what strategy Von Karma's planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Is this the person who called it in originally? Because that wasn't her. Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today. Don't make me... Why? What? Death penalty. I agree. I don't support capital punishment for many things. But having Christmas decorations still up on Boxing Day? Definitely. Why are you having flashbacks to this guy? Why? There were 2 witnesses. There we go. There's only one line, but still. I gotta prep for it, you know? I have so much drink and liquid next to me to prep for it. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. The Chinchilla voice is definitely my least confident, so it will change all the time. It will be vaguely dudeish, and just, I can't promise much more than that. Because I realized before how similar it is to my Edgeworth voice when I try to do grizzled detective, like noir detective. It just ends up the same as fucking Edgeworth, so it's just like, shit. So now I'm just going for like a bullshit southerner accent for reasons, I guess. Alright, I want to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? So you afraid of earthquakes? Never heard anything about that before. Well, that's okay. That's a look. Because she's insecure and stuff, so that's fine. Yeah, he constantly changes his voices to try and put on a different impression to people, and it never works. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes, it all started with that incident. The Dale 6 incident? Yup, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Yeah, didn't they say that, like, that closes in, like, a couple days or something? I think they said that closes in a couple days. Like, statute of limitations or whatever it is. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had her report written up. Man. I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her get dragged out by the bailiff, I'll be honest with you, pal, I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Well, I don't know about that. He was probably just annoyed by him, by just being loud. And him liking the color red, and him wearing larger shoes, and him... Damn, I think Chinchilla's got a crush. Too bad he's mine! Called his eyes, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what you did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and her out of here as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail gonna be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. Damn! Edgeworth is grateful. He's fucking paying the bail. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent. First fucking thing he thinks. How can I use this to my advantage instead of Maya's advantage? I think Lotta takes very good care of herself. It's covered with dents. It looks perfectly fine. You judgmental fuck. Jesus. Convenience store right up the street. She was fucking camping. Phoenix's boyfriend got Phoenix's girlfriend off. After Phoenix's girlfriend helped get Phoenix's boyfriend off. Honestly, the end of this game / franchise, I feel like I say this a lot with a lot of games that I play, but this might be the one that I'm saying it the most for so far. This game better end with one giant fuck pile. Just everything going everywhere from everyone. Edgeworth, remember when I got you not guilty for murder? Anyway, how about buying me some dinner? He's just getting a hold it against him for just fucking ever. How do you repay that? I mean, other than paying money, but no. Break a camera! Break a camera! Break it! Break it! It's what she gets for being a bitch yesterday. Break it! Break stuff! She's clearly working with whoever did this, considering she set up this shit with a microphone here for a meteor shower. And a fucking thing in the river. Sure, she said she's here looking for... What's his name? Ganosh or whatever it was. But... Bullshit. But bullshit. Pawn it. I don't know. My go-to is always break people's things instead of steal it. Ganashi. I don't think that's his name, but I'm now whatever the lake monster is. I'm referring to him as Ganashi now. Oh, however you actually pronounce that, which I should really know, but you know, that will. Who said I was a good boyfriend? Not me. I don't even think it's Greek. I don't even think it's Greek. Is it an Italian? I have no idea. I have no idea. Look at my skin color. Look at the country that I'm from. You think I fucking know? I got no idea of this shit. Sorry. Look at the Banner shop's closed for today too. Break in. I just want Phoenix to commit crimes. Is that so much to ask for? Alright, I guess I just gotta go back to lock up and grab Maya. I guess we'll just head back. Detention center, there we go. There you are. Hey Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Woo! Gotta pick her up from summer camp. Damn, she's gonna come back and have aged like 10 years or so. That's a very obscure reference that there's definitely no one who watches my videos would understand. Unless that's a trope that happens in other things other than the one specific thing I'm thinking of, but still. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what'd you do this time? Wow, assholes. Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, the hell you had in the end, didn't they? And to be fair, this is the second time you've been in questioning in, what, a couple months? Thanks for bail. Thank my boyfriend. Again, I distinctly remember at the start of this not understanding why people were saying Wrightworth and stuff like that. You know, before we said any sentences to Edgeworth at any point. But, like, seriously, it's amazing how one line can so drastically change it that I'm now just like, oh, every single interaction they have is extremely gay. After a single line. After a single line, it's just like, okay, yeah, no, this is definitely gay. No matter what anyone says, it's definitely very gay. He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I appreciate the confidence. Do you want to, like, leave before we have this discussion? No? Okay. Kind of lacking in the clues department. We go to the park and look for Gordy. No, we've already established his name's not Gordy, it's Nashi. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good as bad as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there? Sure. You just want to look for a waterfall. Have you noticed anything lately? I didn't notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean. Warm? Ugh. Have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. She's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. Keep bullying her. Bully, bully, bully. Alright, now we head back, now that we actually have our partner in crime. Hopefully, literally. I want to break into the car, I want to break into the rental shop. I want to steal a hot dog. There is a crime that I can commit in every part of this park. It is the middle of winter. Yeah, and it should be colder inside than outside. That's how you do winter properly. I say with my fan not working, so it's actually approaching summer and it's still way too hot here, but still. How many cops around today are there? They're probably back at the precinct, working on the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all! Oh, fuck you. Hey, it's Lada! Y'all really did it today. What do we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing my any old thing that came to mind. We noticed. SoCal doesn't have snow. Neither does where I live. So, you see, I just wanted to make it up to y'all. Make it up? Alright, what's going on? What'd you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really say anything. I kinda convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know it caused y'all a lot of trouble. You really did. Well, memory's a tricky, vague little thing. Well, especially for some people. Self-reflection, intentionally lying to get someone found guilty is bad. It's worrying it required self-reflection for you to think that, Lotta. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder. Why? How about you just never witness a murder? How about that? How about we hope that less murders happen so you don't have to witness one? What about Nashi? Right. Well, the way I figure, I was only stoking the flames of Nashi fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. All right, Letta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer too. Finish your spirit medium training first, and your law degree. Letta, what do you have to mean by making it up to us? Hiccup. Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Carmen didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? Phoenix, the city's a fucking nightmare. People are dying like every 2 days. This place is hell. I thought this was to make it up to us. Right! I thought it was a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey! I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We're gonna deal or not? I have no idea. I do not even slightly remember what my Loda voice was from last time, so I'm just hoping that it's something similar. I don't even fucking remember it. The only thing I remember from the last session was the demon voice. One comment told me not to tell you, but fuck that guy, he's an asshole. Fine, we'll deal. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. I think you went hard Aussie rather than hard Southern. Sure. I also went hard Aussie for Will Powers. It turns out I have like 2 voices. I have 2 voices. Slightly higher pitched than normal and deeper pitched than normal. I think I just have 2 different voices and that's it. It's almost like people asking me to voice act this series when I'm not a voice actor or good at voices or good at talking in any capacity was a bad idea. It's turning down takes place in Sydney. Man, it makes as much sense as anywhere else. Makes as much sense as Japan and California, I guess. I will say, like, other than the specific things that people are mentioning about the Japanese legal system, which, let's be honest, is fucked up, is also fucked up in other parts of the world. This isn't a game that feels very Japanese. Like, it doesn't feel like the core identity of what's happening in the game is that dependent on it being Japanese. Honestly, it doesn't even feel that different to just being generally, like, anime. Like, other than over-the-top reactions, it doesn't feel like it being anime is super important either. Like, it's just ridiculous. But, like, it also comes across as, like, Saturday morning cartoon American ridiculous. So, it can work in Sydney, too. Lotta's different stereotype in both versions of changing her Australian equivalent is just consistency. Hey, that's just me doing a Kansai accent for Japan, just as a Bogan accent, because it's the fucking closest. The only really Japanese thing is that Steel Samurai is obviously, Tokugawa? The Tokugawa Shogunate? The third case was exclusively about a Tokusatsu show. Yeah, but like, we watched Power Rangers here. They had this one pretty, general to make it easy to localize, but then it didn't, so they made the rest very Japanese. Oh, the rest are very Japanese. Oh, okay. Okay. How much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. You said exchange. Only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Nashi. Whoa, 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 Nashi? But Nashi doesn't, I mean, Nashi might not exist. Then bring me proof it shows he don't. I'll be keeping watching in the car, okay? You see something, y'all come find me first, got it? Okay. Right, see y'all later. I'm bad at voices. If anyone wants consistency, stiff shit. Edgeworth, quick, pay this woman so I can get info to get you off. Can we just run up to Edgeworth Noshi, sorry, Edgeworth, down at the Noshi Park. They've got samurai dogs. Can you buy one for me? Just every single time we need money. We might as well be getting an allowance from the motherfucker at this point. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean Noshi? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Noshi for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay, how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. We just finished speaking to her. Okay, specialist, I don't know about that. But still. I'm just gonna run around everywhere. Keeping watch from eating snacks in the car. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look all out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again? What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you don't need anything. Besides money, that is. Chinchilla, I don't have 50,000 yen for you. Don't you even start. Don't you even start. God damn it, fucking cops. Fucking cops, it's all they want. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy, the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Jesus Christ! It'd be funny if Chinchilla didn't be a cryptozoology buff. You never know. Honestly, with that fucking thing they've got in the background there, that could be a cryptozoo thing. I don't know. I don't know how to actually properly say that, but thing. So the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. So the one person who got Edgeworth's dad's murderer off died just then. So, oh yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty fucking sus. Do you really need to discuss the motive if you think of that? Cryptid. Cryptid! There's a word. There's a word. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. Edgeworth never talks about his past. But I'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, doesn't look good, pal. No, it doesn't. No, it looks terrible. It looks fucking awful. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Noshi? Monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? Eek! You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh, Detective Chinchilla is scaring me, Nick. Stop crying, Maya. She always cries. Sure. Turns out having an old murder case is one with the current one. You also have to figure out it's a recurring plot. Please. Please. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Sorry, I meant timeout. I meant timeout. Jesus. This already happened last time. Don't tell me shit about future things. Sorry, I don't have that thing on. Like, I don't care how minor people think it is. I don't want anything. See, that's my thing. I don't want anything even minor because I had this issue in Monster Hunter, right? Where people were just like, oh, minor things are okay. But people's different definitions of minor expanded to things that most people would very much consider major. So it has to be an all or nothing thing. It has to be all or nothing because otherwise people don't know where the line is and then people will cross that line and it will ruin something. So, but like, this already happened last stream, Aleph, please. I told Chinchilla about the deal with water. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I mean, he was already yelling at us. What do you want me to do? I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. Chinchilla, will aid your search for Nashi. I gotta remember all my stupid memey bullshit that I'm keeping through in this, where I'm reading sentences and having to think of a voice and change like half of the words. I'm making this way harder on myself than it needs to be, but I'm rolling with it. Some of the best stuff in the game! A secret weapon for finding evidence? Is it called eyeballs? Really? You can take whichever one you like. Is this cop just gonna give out a gun? Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, missile. I get to just bomb people with missiles? Fuck, that's way more than a gun. That's way more than a gun. Don't I just get one of the fucking giant tanks to shoot missiles at people? What the fuck? He's a police dog. Okay. Missile is indeed way better than a gun. Missile! Missile! Here, boy! Missile! Hello! Hello, Bucky Dogwolf. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. A cute dog. And this will help us out. Police dog sniffs out things. Pretends to find drugs on black people to get them falsely arrested because When the police train them, they train to sniff black people and not for drug smells. Sheep, it's a sheep. It's a I tell you, that's where we're going with this game's more Japanese, because there's sheep. There's sheep. Woof. Next, secret weapon number 2. Fishing pole. Okay, this one's not like a different name or anything. It's actually just fishing pole. Alright, okay, I'm very glad that there's an actual picture of a fishing pole on screen right now. Otherwise, this would be one hell of a screenshot. Detective Chinchilla, we're looking for a monster. Yeah? Are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one's the last one. How many weapons are there? Please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Okay, that is useful, especially in a case where multiple bullets have been fired and we don't know where all of the bullets have gone. Detective Chinchilla, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? You never know, might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. I suppose I can't have to borrow one of them. The dog! Obviously the dog! I'm not even gonna ask chat or get any advice or anything on that. We're getting the dog. We're getting the dog. I don't even fucking care if it's the wrong answer. If it doesn't help us find evidence, we at least get to pet a cute little puppy while we're looking for evidence ourselves. Be good to him. Woof. He's so cute! Oh boy. Yay! Very cute with shiny eyes. Canine unit missile borrowed from Detective Chinchilla. Yay! We have a dog now! We have a dog now! Ow, my foot hurts now! Ow! Ow! I slightly moved one of my feet into my other feet, and my heel of one foot hit my other foot, and ow! My feet are so fucked up. And that really hurt. Ow! Alright. Alright. Shall we head back to Gold Lake entrance? Alright. Can I send the dog out? Can I throw the dog at things? Can I throw the dog at things? Is the dog here? No. Dog is not here. Damn. Okay. Whoa! Jesus fucking Christ. That showed up very, very quickly. Also, holy shit, there's actually an Australian flag. Holy fucking shit, there's actually an Australian flag. I'm fucking stunned. And I'm fucking stunned that it's actually kinda accurate. Shu Takumi named his actual dog after Missile. It is a cute name. I am fucking flabbergasted that how it accurate. Like, the only thing that's not as accurate about that Australian flag as, like, the actual Australian flag is that the Union Jack, the crossing in the corner, is more rectangular, on the Australian flag. But, like, it has the Southern Cross, it has the 1 star there. The big star is actually a 7-pointed star, which is very specifically a 7-pointed star on the Australian flag. They actually, like, fucking nailed it perfectly. Again, other than the fact that, like, the shape's a little bit off. But also, I think that might be more of a perspective thing, because the shape of the entire flag is a square instead of a rectangle, whereas the other ones are more clearly rectangle. So I think it's more of a perspective thing. Like, I don't even think they have the right amount of stripes on the American one, so I can't count that. That'll hurt my ass too much. I thought it was the opposite. This missile was named after the dog. Either way, it's such a cool name for a dog that if I get a dog in a different game, I'm going to call it Missile, just because that's a cool name. So that's gonna work out well. Real Missile was a Pomeranian, though. Oh, you're asking me to decide between a Pomeranian and a Shiba Inu, and that's a very, very difficult decision. That's a very difficult decision. What's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick. Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? What's with your sleeve? Larry, why is it every time we see you something weird's going on? Oh, it's my girl Keonce's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here and it'll be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow, that's really impressive she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now. Shows you got them for free. Right, yeah, so that's what it shows. Hey, Nick. Missle's been acting strangely. Missile? Oh, right. Phoenix already forgot about the dog with us. Whew. That little creature of the detectives. Phoenix, okay, I'm starting to not like Phoenix purely because he doesn't seem to be someone who likes animals. And if you don't like animals, I don't fucking trust you. Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy. My goodness, that is one angry dog. What's wrong, Missile? Missile's lost his shit. Missile's lost his shit. Missile! Missile! It's in my samurai dogs! Missile! Jesus! My samurai dogs! Wow, he had every single one. Now, not even Maya gets one now. I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry to pay my bills, Nick. It's gonna have to this time. Sorry. Yes, good dog. Make life harder on Larry. Edgeworth, pay Larry. And like the next time we talk to Edgeworth, it's just gonna be like, right, it does sure seem like every single time you investigate something, you cause a lot of property damage. May I ask what the hell your methods are? Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day alright. I know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh? Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Maya, what the fuck? He seemed traumatized. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right. When the DL6 incident happened. Brazil, Canada. So are a lot of countries. Or is this every country that exists? These are the only... To be fair, there is a Japanese and an American flag there. None of them have importance, so it's just like, oh shit, where does this place actually take place? What place is this place actually placed in? Words are hard. Words are fucking hard. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing? Oh, this jacket? It's Keonce's. She's like way taller than I am. That's why it doesn't fit me properly. Earth produces 10 countries. Yup, it's an anime. How? Okay, but if it's an anime where Earth got reduced to 10 countries, how the fuck did Australia survive? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, we're forgotten. What the fuck? We barely exist in real life, let alone anime life. Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why are you so nervous? Why wasn't it there yesterday? Isolation? But we're so isolated, people would forget to even include us in anything. Australia is the kid that's picked last for the football team, like, all of the time. Like, if you had to define Australia as a country, as a person, that's what would be. But instead of being picked last every time, because we're like the loser one that people don't like judge for being a loser, people leave us last because we're extremely horrifically fucking racist and we wouldn't get along with everyone else on the team, so we're never picked. That's Australia as a country. Wouldn't that be Sealand? Sea World, the amusement park? I'm not sure what you're referring to. I mean, the ocean is the ocean's not forgotten, but I don't know. I'm trying to come up with something here. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Sealand is a country? I've never heard of this country. There's a country called Sealand? Where is Sealand? I'm gonna Google this and y'all are gonna make me seem stupid for believing you. The Principality of Sealand is an unrecognized micronation that claims an abandoned oil rig. Or a tower thing. What? The sovereign state by the family and associates of Paddy Roy Bates. They formed a pirate radio broadcasters there in the 60s. And then it got invaded by mercenaries and they were able to... What on earth? What? What? No sovereign state has recognized it. But a writer for one of our most racist newspapers recognized it as a thing. So there's that. So there is that. Okay. Okay. I'm so confused. It's not officially recognized by the UN. I mean, to be fair, neither is like Taiwan. So, or am I thinking of Tibet? There's a number of countries that are very, very real fucking countries that aren't recognized by the UN. So I don't think we should use that as like. I think it's Taiwan. Might be Taiwan. I don't. There's a number of countries. I also think Tibet's one. There's a number of countries that are not like officially recognized by the UN. That should not be our barometer. That shouldn't be our barometer. I don't even think the UN officially recognizes fucking Palestine. They might. I'm now searching this to find out how fucked up the UN is. Yeah, does the UN... Okay, looking this up, it's hard for me to work out. Does the UN recognize Palestine? Or is the UN completely and utterly fucked? Because they're probably fucked. I don't know. A quick Google made it very hard to work out, and I am playing a different video game right now. It'll be something I'll look up later today. It's a little unit about my hot dog stand. Oh, the blue thing. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. Broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. To be fucking exhausted by the end of it. This appears in Phoenix Wright's Marvel vs. Capcom moveset. There's another missile of the same breed as the real life one in a Sony sister game, Ghost Strike. I'm just gonna not bother next time. I'm just gonna ban you. Because I know I've seen Phoenix Wright in Marvel 3, and now recognizing it, yeah, Maya's in there because Maya's one of the supers with the spinning arms and shit like that. I don't really remember a dog in that though. But I'm bad at Marvel. I'm bad at Marvel, so I just watch it. Marvel. I'm bad at fighting games. Marvel's well and truly out of my league to even attempt. Hey y'all! Well, y'all find anything out about Nashi? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at night time. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Oh, well, no you don't. No sneezing. Oh, right, that thing goes off. One of the skins in 3A's Missile looking like Amaterasu. I definitely do not remember that at all. I definitely don't remember that at all. And we're back. All right. I told y'all no sneezing. You can tell that my voices for characters is going to be as on point as ever. Let's go. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. Trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Yeah, but to be fair, when Von Karma does a finger snap, it's probably like... So that's still probably... That's probably still something. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Can't wait until we get to the trial and I have to do Von Karma's voice like consistently. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry, Zaz, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. With what money? With what money? The crispy... I don't know if it's a crispy finger snap. Like, he would do a finger snap and, like, the camera would dramatically zoom in on his fingers and just slow motion and just slowly show his finger hitting his palm. And then it would just be like that anime dust cloud just coming out from everything. He's a terrifying motherfucker. He's an absolutely terrifying motherfucker. I will say that. What happened? I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about the case anymore. Huh? Well, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. Right, we're trying to find Gordy for this one. What are you gonna do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A Yufa. Aren't they the shape in fucking Monster? That's Mufa. Never mind. A Yufa. Oh, UFO. 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 Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Right. So those things you use to shower. Oh! My hands. Got it. I don't have one, and I don't have one. I don't know what they are. People say you should have one. I should probably consider getting one. I don't know what they are, though. I know what you're referring to. I like how they leave you to decipher that joke and don't over-explain it. Which, to be fair, is showing incredible restraint for this game, because this game usually goes out of its way to over-explain things. If something smells, it's usually the butt. It's like, this game loves to go out of its way to be like, And that one, they actually just leave the fuck alone and let you understand. Oh, UFO. What are you gonna do? Oh. Oh, I guess I can still ask this question because if I learn any information about it, then I can talk to her about it. It's not ticking it off, but yeah, I can still do that. My game is very quiet. I think it's fine on the stream. Holy shit, my game is fucking quiet as shit. I'm really used to, like, I'm getting better at setting the volume for the stream correctly, but I have no idea how loud I should always leave it for my own hearing, and I always get it wrong. Also, my hearing changes every day because my ears are fucked up. Hey, Nick! What, don't tell me you're hungry again. No, I was just wondering, why camping pots and pans are made of aluminium? I didn't talk about that in any of the law books. Because they conduct heat and don't rust, so they can, like... Aluminium doesn't rust, right? Does aluminium rust? I actually don't know. Is that law saying they have to be made out of aluminium then? I'm not having this conversation. I don't think aluminium rusts. But it's also just, like, good for conducting heat and shit like that. And containing coolness. What if the tents are tents on fire? I don't think that starts like that. I feel like that's one of those you should probably be aware that you shouldn't set tents on fire kind of thing. Alright. How do I do dog? How do I dog? Does dog just automatically happen, or do I have to, like... What if I present her with dog? What if I show her dog? Hey, Lotta! Aw, cute, Eos! He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile. Huh. Canines are the ones that used to sniff out for things, right? I hope you don't smell all the drugs that I have in the back of my sub. I hadn't thought about that. Alright, okay. Can I present Missile to the water? I'll be honest, this is a new mechanic, and I'm not sure how it works. Can I present you with the dog that ate all your hot dogs? Hey Larry, look, it's Missile! Isn't he cute? Get that mud away from me! What am I gonna tell the big boss? There's a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand? Nick, maybe the stand is a front for the mafia money laundering scheme. Not everything is a crime, Maya. I think you should probably try to look a little sorry about what happened. Alright, she says, happily smiling. My poor dogs. Alright, fine. I'll leave you and your dogs alone. Oh wait, they don't exist anymore. Ha ha. Is anything gonna happen here? We're so quiet here. I was literally about to say, the shop's closed for good. Can we do some breaking and entering? I feel like we want to do some breaking and entering. Considering they were literally on a boat, we should at least check it out. If this is a boat rental shop, did they just steal one of the boats to go out into the middle for, you know, their fun shoot each other sesh? Or like what? Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Break in. Rust is iron oxide. Technically only iron and steel can rust, but there's other stuff that can corrode aluminium. Okay. Well, when I'm thinking of rust, I'm just like, do water and slash or oxygen. Break it down eventually. Like, regardless. Like, rust is technically iron oxide, but like, what about just oxidation in general? Can aluminium go through that? Other stuff can corrode it, but can anything else have aluminium oxidize? I don't know. It's been really long time since I did chemistry in school. Also, I did really badly at chemistry in school. I also fucking flunked it super fucking hard. And I didn't even finish my exam. But that was because the person examining us was just like, you look like you're about to die from whatever headache you're going through. Fucking leave. Aluminium oxide is actually good or something. I'm now realizing the way you're typing it. You're typing it as aluminum. Fucking yanks, I swear to God. There are some boats floating at the dock. Murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Damn it! That would mean... Figure chemistry's the worst. Only chemistry I want to see is the chemistry between Kiryu and Raimi. Watch Yakuza. Like I need to say that. Indeed, there's space for more than one boat at the dock. There's currently 4 right there. Phoenix, I need you to look at that without thinking about the other docking that you want to do with a certain other person here. There it is. I don't even think I needed to bait that one out. Biology, fine. Physics, yeah, sure. Chemistry, gross. So I didn't do biology in high school. I did physics, and then like tried to do astrophysics on my own afterwards, and got a little bit of the way. And then yeah. Well, for me, the biggest issue with chemistry for me was just the constant having to remember things on your own. That's what I was bad at. Just having to remember everything, like. There's not really any, like, tricks you can use to just be like, oh, you can work this out by doing this. It's pretty much purely just, no, you have to, like, memorize what, like, all the different combinations of things are. Fuck you, suck a dick. Which, even in high school, I had severe memory issues. They're way worse now, but still. Flapping listlessly back and forth in a cold wind under a cold sky. I don't think it gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. Reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. War of the what? Steel Samurai thing. Huh? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? The heck is it? Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh, I guess we're the only ones. Ask again, what the heck is it? You'll never get to find out, Phoenix. I'm sorry. Does that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising. Something about the Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? It's pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. The Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. Hey, what about Penny? A cold, dark lake in the middle of winter. What a festival. Well, this is what you get for having Christmas in winter. Honestly, how could you fuck up something so fundamental as, like, Christmas should be in summer? Oh my god. Don't say anything. What's this machine? That's a compressor. I use it to fill up that balloon there with air. Huh, neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Hey, Nick, benches. Let's take a break. Maybe have a dog? I think not. It's too cold to sit and eat hot dogs out here. Wimpy city boy. You should try standing under a freezing waterfall sometime. Look, just because the girl that Phoenix had a crush on is dead doesn't mean he has that much blue balls, Jesus. Don't fall for these balloons, but hot dogs that have nothing to do with the outside thing called samurai dogs? Fuck yeah. Also, none of them exist anymore because Bissell ate them all. Original samurai dogs. Hey man, whoever calls their part the original first wins. Why don't you add world famous to the sign? Hey, good idea! What have I done? God damn it, Phoenix. Okay, I'll be honest, I have absolutely no idea what to do if we're in a minute. So I don't actually know what we're doing. If anyone wants to, like, give me spoilers and tell me what am I meant to do? The thing is, I have the dog. I don't know what I'm meant to do, like, or should I go back? 90% less asbestos. Not guaranteed less asbestos than our leading competitors. Wasn't there that one? Actually, re-examine the scenes now that they have missile. Well, that's what I was just doing then, and nothing happened. Investigating Gordy for Lotta. How do we do that? How do I do that? I can't look at the river. There's nothing that lets me look at the river. Well, my biggest question is, okay, maybe not, okay, tell me at least this. We had multiple options for tools back at the police station. Do I need to use those in a particular order and I have the wrong one first? That's my biggest concern, is that I'm gonna try and do all this stuff with missile and I need to do it with something else first. And also, I've already investigated everything, or examined everything again. Like, I've examined everything. I would probably be more okay to work out what the fuck I meant to do if, you know, it hadn't been a minute since I did stuff. You have the wrong tool right now. Ah! But I have the right tool? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I will say this. I will say this. This just as a general thing. I'm fine with like backseating, and when I ask for stuff, I'm fine with that. But if I get advice, I need to make sure people know that what they're talking about is actually accurate, or make it clear that you're unsure, but you have a possibility. Because we've already had issues in this series of people just go, no, you need to do this, and they've been wrong, but I've taken their word for it. This is, I mean, that's a general thing in other things. Yeah, I have the wrong tool right now. That's what I was worried about. I was worried about I need to choose the right order for these things. I'm not going off of you, Alexa. I'm not going off of you. It's just something that, like, yeah. We've already had an issue in this series of just, like, people saying things and they've been wrong. And I'm, like, getting more confused because I've listened to them when they've been wrong. And I'm just, like, I probably would have been easier on my own to work out things than to listen to someone's wrong advice that sent me down a wrong path. Go take my L, sit in the corner. I'm not going off at you. I'm not going off at you. I just want to make things clear. like if you're not sure, you can still tell me. Just make it clear that you're unsure. Like that's all. Like if you're not sure and you let me know that you're unsure, but there's like a suggestion, I'll take the suggestion on board, and if it doesn't work out, then I know, oh, okay. Then, okay, possibly wrong, and anything like that. But if someone says something and it seems like they're sure, then I'll just keep going on that one path, trying to work out what they meant, and then it turns out they're wrong, and I'm just like, oh, whoops, kind of thing. Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. His voice changes all the time. But I have to take back the last one I lent you. Department policy. We'll take your pick. Which one will I base, alright? You know what? For the river, fishing pole. Sorry. I said that incorrectly. Fishing pole. Sure thing, pal. Oh, and if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? You don't want me to bring it back? Department policy, etc. Right. Sadly flimsy and of dubious utility. Too bad. We're gonna break it in the fucking river. Remember, poly games haven't played in a while, so I know where we're going. I just figure how to get there sometimes. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Again, I'm not expecting people to remember things perfectly. I just want to be sure if I'm listening to someone, whether it's a, like, I think or I know. Just because there is a difference between those. Also had that in Kingdom Hearts Limit Cut, where I was like asking for advice on how to fight things, so people were just like, do this, and then I did that and it was wrong, and people were just like, oh, I guess I'm wrong, and I'm just like, it sounded like you were pretty confident though. I don't know. I'm too trusting, and I'll take people at their word immediately. Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh, well, a long time ago they used to go gourd tip. Whoa, no way! I'm sure it's because the lake looks like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. It is shaped like a gourd, actually. But it's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Throw your fishing pole in it! Okay, well, maybe fish with it, but then throw it in there. We're playing Pokemon Black and White, and I'm encyclopedic. The only game I'm encyclopedic with is, I think everyone can probably guess what I'm encyclopedic with. Where can I go fishing? I just want to go fishing. Or am I literally digging up dirt on Gordy with the metal detector? Am I literally digging up dirt? Because I figured if Gordy's in the river, fish in the fucking river. But if I'm literally digging up dirt on Gordy, am I literally digging up dirt on Gordy and I'm trying to go... Yes, apparently Green Man is our metal detector. One person will understand that. Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot. A good spot for what? Time to do some fishing! She's serious. What are you gonna use for bait? Oh, yeah, I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us. At least then we'd have bait. Jesus fucking Christ, Phoenix. Jesus fucking Christ, Phoenix. Nick, how could you? I'm kidding. Some jokes are better left untold. She hit me. You deserve it. You deserve it, you fucking bastard. Jesus Christ. Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay? Here we go. Ack, my leg. I thought it was out of film. Hey, what are you doing? Sorry, Lotta. Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll. Nick, pay her. My poor wallet. With what money? We don't have, fuck off. We don't have any goddamn fucking money. Did she just trip while trying to fish? Is that what just fucking happened? Did she break it? No. I don't even understand what just happened. Lotta, wait! For catching Gordy! A fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind? Yes! I mean, yes, it's a fishing pole! Sorry, fishing pole? Huh. I never thought of that. Good luck. Thanks. I don't believe it. The bill's gonna be 30% actual lawyer stuff and 70% assorted expenses. What are the rest of these? Don't worry about it, Edgeworth. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Look. Look. You got away with murder, and that's the important thing. That's the important thing. Okay, so we had a fishing pole, and then we had a fishing pole scene, and then it fucked up again. Do I need to bring... I think I now need to bring the metal detector here to find some bait. But that doesn't make sense, because the bait will be metal, because it's a metal detector. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Do I need to go grab the metal detector? Do I need to go grab the metal detector? I'm gonna go grab the fucking metal detector. I don't like this. This just feels tedious. Can we borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. Not sure what we're gonna find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. Bullets? I guess. Maybe some fucking bullets. Because we still don't know where... We don't even have, like, where they were all shot as a thing yet. Oh, there we go. Annoying ouchy beep sounds, but we fucking did something. Nick, it's beeping. The metal detector's found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Oh, I have to check it out. Scrounge in the forest for food, Maya. Maybe we can find something metal in there to eat. Mecha Gordy. Oh, Jesus, I think we're gonna need more than a fucking fishing pole to catch that. Nick! Look! Damn! Someone was wearing country flag-themed panties and was using some poppers to do some crazy shit back here. Huh? An air tank? The valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, so many issues here. Maya, one, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? I like how you can just see Maya just slowly get more and more upset with every part of that. Huh? Something wrapped around this air tank. I know. Japan, America, and France? Panties. Looks like a string of flags. Well, we might as well take it with us now that we've found it. It's heavy. Stop bitching! Air tank of dubious value retrieved. Valves open and a banner of flags wrapped around inside it. Alright. Well, I know what to immediately do with this. The only thing I can think this connects to is something to do with that fucking thing behind this dude. So I'm gonna show him I'm gonna show him this. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen it before? Oh, me? No, never. Who the heck would go diving in the middle of winter? Something about the way his eye twitched when I showed him the tank. I think I'd better pursue this line of questioning a little further. Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? Just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Fuck Butts is the murderer! If there's a murder, it's always the butts. That's how the saying goes, I'm pretty sure. Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need an air tank anyway? To inflate something? Like the steel samurai behind you? Used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? A big puffy steel samurai. Does everyone agree that my Butts voice is the best? Can't be Butts, you would never be able to make 3 women take their panties off. Ouch. Ouch. Oh. Oh. To be fair, he has canonically dated 2 women already in this game, and apparently Beyonce is a fucking... There's probably also a murderer, but still though. Now why would you go ask me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, yeah, do people agree my Butts voice is the best? Because I agree. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it, just once. It didn't go so well, as I suspected. It didn't go so well. Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us. Fine. Whatever. It's like how I said. The compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... blam. Did you shoot it into the air? My mouth busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there flew up like a rocket. And it took my poor depleted steel samurai with it. Off into Gourd Lake? It sure scared me how I'm on Gourd, that's for sure. Loud bang sound. Did this happen on the night? When someone heard... I'm so confused. Phoenix has to walk over to the samurai dog stand to slam the table and walk back to Larry. I always need something to go. It's the most important part of the entire thing. Flying air tank. Oh, so I have so many questions about the turnabout of events here. I have so many questions about the turnabouts. So that first bang, because Lotta said she had 2 bangs. Was the first one that? And also, yeah, fired 3 times. How do we not have another photo from this? If Lotta heard 2 sounds. I'm so confused. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. Oh, okay. Okay, that was on the 20th. 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank got flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Beyonce gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. I flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. Would definitely be way too soggy by that point to even be remotely useful. I have a feeling about what Gordy might be. Really? Really? I mean, yeah, but like I was like, I was a couple seconds from working that out, but like, but yes. I don't know if it was for real or just him guessing, but still. I have no idea whether Mikey's played the game. I have no idea. I have no idea. I think if people want to say their ideas and they haven't played, yeah, just guessing, yeah. If people want to say their ideas and they haven't played the game before, then yeah. Yeah. I didn't think Mikey had played it, but yeah, that does make sense. Does make sense. Well, because I was trying to think, and I'm just like, wait, if it's been there for a whole week, like, okay, but yeah. The night before last was the night of the murder! Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. I mean, all you did was delete the message. That's fine. Hell, when it comes to deleting messages, be more trigger happy before I read it. So you didn't know about what happens? No. That's too bad. It's not all bad. When you took the boat, had another boat been taken? I mean, anything, any fucking information is useful information at this point. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Yeah, that's what the Gordy is. Yeah. It's alright. When it comes to intelligence, I'm more on Maya's level than Lotta's level, so there's just that. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I got all the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? Gordy doesn't exist. I'm sorry. Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gordy don't exist? Proof that Gordy doesn't exist is out there somewhere. Out there somewhere? That's... Is here? Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Oh, we don't have the Steel Samurai with us. Take that! We gotta take that outside of a court case. Larry's air tank. You know, besides the fact that you do that every day in court. Yeah, but Phoenix isn't worth his salt, so like... Just need to take all the wood out of the lake and then we'll be sure. Destroy this lake, drown, and reverse drown the monster, and then we'll know for sure. What are y'all doing with an air tank? We're getting super high, it does the... This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, who happens to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. Bang? The tank, along with the deflated Steel Samurai, fell into the lake. And that's the moment it got the photo of it just going... at the same time. That is not at all what that photo looks like. That is not at all... The photo... No! The photo doesn't at all look like that. That is the newspaper editing the image. The newspaper edited the image to make it look more like that. What the fuck? Couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait. So, you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Oh, theme of sadness. Well, that's a fine way to ruin a girl's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, this is Kai. You'll win. I'll give you your info, like I promised. Poor Lotta. Newspaper editing images? Never! When would newspapers ever doctor an image to make out things as more sensationalist than what they really are? Honestly, I'm appalled and embarrassed at myself for dare suggesting that. We need to get salmonella on this stat. It's alright, the next anime they make's gonna be about Gordy, it's fine. And in case you're wondering, yes, Gordy is going to be played by played by, Will Powers. I like how Phoenix refers to Larry as his friend despite everything. To be fair, Larry's just a dumbass. Like, if being a dumbass was a reason to no longer be friends with someone, I wouldn't have... Oh. Case information! So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Breaking and entering. Boat rental. Look at my hair. What is my hair doing here? It keeps having these little strands that just come down the front. What the fuck? Just stay back there, you dumbass. Dumbass! There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. There's an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should check it out. Breaking and entering. For fun and profit. Thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. We still haven't seen the other photo. I feel like this should have come up at some fucking point. You have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Finally, time to do a B and E. Much better than a B and B. Also, no, this photo is really fucking handy. This photo is extremely fucking useful. The camera clicked and took a photo when nothing was in the river. The absence of something can be the evidence for something else. This is very important. Well, might not be of it at all, but here, take it. 11:50. Oh, that is significantly earlier than the other one. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. Legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry. Familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butt into shape. God damn it. Bye, Lotta. Wait, you left without your car. Lotta! Your car's still... Don't just walk into the... I she'll be fine. Alright. Breaking and entering, fun and profit. Breaking and entering, fun and profit. Oh, it isn't my car, it's fine. This raises several more questions. On the night of the murder, about half an hour before the murder, there was a loud bang when there was nothing on the lake. Well, that's what I mean. That's sus as fuck. That is so sus. Technically, if the breaking and entering is helping you win a legal case, it is for profit. That's what I mean. Committing crimes for fun and profit. Like lawyers do. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Breaking and entering. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Check it out anyway. It proceeds to do nothing with it. Proceeds to... Doesn't even have a different examination. Oh, the woods. Can a dog help us with breaking and entering and / or a fishing rod? Do we need one of these two things to help us do... Can we break the fishing rod and makeshift it into a... That thing. Okay, well, oh, I forgot how move works in this game. That's my bad. That's my bad. I forgot how the move option works in this game. Right, right. You don't click on a thing. There's a giant bird! Or a statue of a giant bird! Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell. Its eyes look very soulless. This is a dead parrot. Lockpick! That's the word. That's the word. Boy, I sure wish I could go fishing on that lake. If only I had a boat to rent. Burb. I'm pretty sure that this is a dead parrot. Because its eyes look soulless as fuck. Also, hello there, swaying man. You can wait. You can wait until I find out for myself. You can wait. It's fine. It's fine. If I'm asking questions, I'm asking them hypothetically. And either I'll find out the answers in that, or I'll say, you can actually tell me. It's fine. It's fine. You can chill your dick for like 4 seconds. I know it's not a big deal, but like, I've mentioned it several times in the series. I don't want anything. My limit is 0 now. Please. What voice should I do for this? What voice should I do for this swaying old man? I was about to say I could sway between my microphone back and forth to get, like, the sides between it, but also the Elgato only picks up in mono. Or at least, if it can pick up in stereo, I don't know how to set it to that, so I wouldn't pick up. Drunk? Yeah, but I handle my alcohol really well, so I've never been drunk before, so I don't know what that sounds like. Actually, that works really well. Because that's the thing, a back in my day old man voice is a very different voice to my judge voice. And by that I mean there's probably like a 0.5% difference. But I could do that. Meg, is that you? Meg! Is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg! Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone. Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running? An old man like me. Polly, the kids are home. Ow, ow, ah. Okay, the bird's eyes are significantly less soulless when we get a portrait of the bird. The eyes don't hurt your voice on this. Don't worry, I promise I won't cough up blood. Also, it's nowhere near as bad as the voice that I have to do for Von Karma, so we're fine. Yeah, those eyes are significantly less soulless now that we can actually see it up close. Why not just make the picture in the... Like, it's literally just leaning over and just, like, wide-eyed and soulless over there. But here is just, like, chirpy and happy and stuff. And that. And also, my parrot voice is going to be parrot voice. Nick, what was that? Parrot, the one on that perch. Keith! Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Do not listen to him when he asks you to put the wet noodle in your hands. Don't listen to him. Just walk away. I don't blame the HD on this. I blame the HD on this. I don't know if it is, but I will still blame it on that. I wonder if it's because the HD graphics said it looks soulless. So I've said this before. The HD graphics don't look great. The HD graphics do not look great. Some of the liner is funky and not like, it makes things look perspective-wise a little bit weird. And yes, I imagine when that parrot is in the background and is a total of like 40 pixels as opposed to however many it currently is because we're in 1080. Yeah. Because it looks dead as shit. It looks dead as fuck. It, like, with this dude talking the way he does, it makes me think that it's a toy of a parrot that the dude thinks is real. Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Ow! Ow! Ah! Hey up! He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Ah, how are you up? A pasta shop?
Yup, to think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg.
Yes?
Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing.
When he asks you to toss his dough, do not listen to him, just walk away.
You too, Keith.
Yes?
You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
When he asks you to... I'll stop. I'll stop this very unfunny bit. The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg!
Yes?
You know the best pasta's always made west of the Rockies, don't you?
Right, of course. Everybody knows that. Nick? Huh? Let's keep up this all in the family charade. Someone must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. Does this mean... How is this dude gonna be a witness? I feel like it's cruel to put someone with Alzheimer's/dementia onto a witness stand. And also possibly inadmissible evidence. All the best Italian foods made in California. Turns out no matter what the locale is in the world, no matter what country the food's from, what culture or anything it comes from, turns out the best version of it, nah, it's always in California, obviously. They remember that they dropped him as soon as Lotta came forward as a witness. This is true. This is true. Yeah, they had someone, and then Lotta was there, and they're just like, well, I guess we'll just take Lotta instead. So this is the backup plan. I feel like it won't go well for Von Karma if this is his backup plan. This is a boat rental shop, right?
What are you talking about? This is the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Though now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. Oh, the kids come up and say, yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I can understand them.
Pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
So it's a witness for it, right?
We've got to find some way of intimidating him. I mean, getting information out of him. I'm just gonna look around your room while you're sleeping. Eat all this food. Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. It's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa. What, talk about murders? Oh, you're party pooper, Nick. Generally, there is someone who can mentally evaluate to see if they'll be a decent witness. Yeah, but you have to remember, literally everything is corrupt, so... Even if someone there is to check whether he is or not. Good old-fashioned American kotatsu. You know, those classic kotatsus, in all Californian households. Why are you shocked the dude has a television? A little safe. It's locked. You can't just steal people's shit from right in front of them. Wait till they leave. With tatami mats, too. Classic American tatami mats, you know. You know. Ain't anything more American than tatami mats. Say, the white people from California who went on a 2-week holiday to Japan and then come back and pretend that they're from Japan. Wow, there's lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? None of them are gaudy. Something's funny, Nick. And one of them looks like either a stonefish or a pufferfish. That seems pretty dangerous to have in a lake. There's an anglerfish there too! How fucking deep is this lake? Something's funny, Nick. Well, these fish are saltwater fish. I mean, lakes can be saltwater lakes, but I assume you're implying and inferring that this is not a saltwater lake. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Phoenix, you call that clean? I can see the stains. You call that clean? God, I hate what you think a bad one looks like. It's not as hard to keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Good point. Good point. The fishing pole looks expensive. Can we swap them? Can we do swapsies? Swap the bow for the shit one. Hey birdie. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello. It ignored me. Anyways.
Well, you forgot Meg. You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Polly, how you been?
Ow! Ow! Ah!
See?
Neat! So the parrot's name is Polly. Why was a parrot added to the court record? Why was the parrot added to the court record? Too bad all she can say is hello.
Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
Secret words? to remember her name is Polly. The HD really lets you see the actual bird shit. I don't think they needed to draw that part. Oh, you're totally right on the newspaper! Why? Why? Hey, it's attorney, what the fuck? Polly, what's your name? Polly! Cute! Maya's found a new friend. I hate how soulless it looks when we're not talking to it. It feels like when we talk to it, we just activate it and it just turns on. And then it just like is a robot and just shuts down again when we're not talking to it. Can we learn more secret words?
Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we talked about? Oh, rainbow-lioli. I figured out the last color we should use. Indigo blue.
Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. Pardon me. What happens if I bring a dog to see the parrot? What happens if I bring a dog to see the parrot? Hey, a thing happened when we came back in. Like I said, we don't need the metal detector anymore because we already, you know, found the thing. Detective Chinchilla is not here. I forgot his nickname for a second. Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Ah, that's right. Let's come back later.
Damn it!
Damn it! Suppose it's been a while since we've been here. And last time we were here, Maya was here. Looks like Edgeworth's in questioning. Let's come back later. Ah! Penis butt farts. Okay, gold leg. No. Okay, so there's something I can do with this dude somewhere in here. What if I show him I'm a defense attorney?
That a lawyer's badge?
Oh my god, he recognized something. Yes, it is! I don't believe it. So, guys, the first person to recognize my badge. Oh, that's a good thing, Phoenix.
I get it.
Huh?
Yup. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith.
Uh-oh. Nick. Now's our chance to clean things up. Sir?
No,
sorry. Don't just talk back onto him in old man voice. This is mean. No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We were investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. Oh, I'm not even tired. What the fuck?
A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
Alright, I'll help. But on one condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle.
And the thing I told you, the colors to the rainbow pasta. And you're not even Keith and Meg. Fine, I'll promise to run the wet noodle. Nick, are you sure about this? Anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? It's like a really obvious joke that I can make about Edgeworth, but I'm not even going to bother. That is too low-hanging fruit for me to tackle.
That's my boy. Good for you, Keith.
Wait, didn't I just say...
You do, Meg.
I think doing the old man voice is making me yawn. I think that's what's happening. I think doing the old man voice is making me yawn. Because it's just making me feel like an old man. So I'm tired.
You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly.
He's talking to the bird again. How are we going to talk to us? Well, that didn't work. It's always sleeping and the bubble popping. He's yawning and making me tired. How dare he?
Polly is my only friend in the world. Isn't that right, Polly? Yep.
The murder? And he fell asleep. And he's awake again! Fuck. Point the gun at him! Oh, now I can talk about Polly, okay.
Fuck, my memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228! All right.
Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya?
See, Nick, all it takes is a little clever thinking and a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Don't get me involved with your little heist schemes. Time for more crime. More crime. All right, okay. Now, how do I make him fall asleep to steal his shit? I'm gonna do it in front of him. Fuck it.
Don't go opening people's safes without my permission, Meg.
Maybe later. Later. Alright, it's Sam and Polly again. Alright, okay. Can I make him fall asleep again? No, I need him to not wake up after he falls asleep. Really feel like I'm just mashing between a bunch of different options here to try and get this dude to talk to us about anything.
Oh, yup, I seen this.
There we go. You know something about this, sir?
Keith.
Yes?
It's okay. You can call me Dad.
Dad? You know something about this?
Yup, the other night out on the lake.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh, being an old man makes me yawn.
I know all about it, Dad. I've seen it.
What? Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all.
And now we can talk. Oh my god. Finally.
I forgot the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yup.
It was after midnight, but okay.
Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one, bang! Bang! A little while later, this boat comes back, and a young man walked by my window with it. Oh my god. He was muttering something to himself, yeah?
What did he say?
Yeah? I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, I promise.
I need to know earlier than that.
You know what, eh? Little Terry was just here.
Terry?
Yup, that kid next door. He always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face.
Talking about, oh, we're talking about Chinchilla.
He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really? Somehow I don't think we're gonna get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget, deal 6! What the fuck? What the ever-loving fuck? What? I mean, I guess if that's what Edgeworth was muttering to himself, but... What? Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6, right? The fuck? Hey, Dad. And he's asleep. This is getting weird. Trying to think, like, that's the only thing that we really have here that mentions it. What was Edgeworth's connection to it? I forget. I've already forgotten. You mentioned something about it. And there was the statute of limitations on it, but I forgot things about it. And yeah. Do we know about it yet, or is it... Oh, right, his dad died there. Right. His dad died, yeah. Yeah, because I remember him mentioning there was a statute of limitations on it. It was like 15 years or something. Right. Victim in this case, the lawyer got the suspect off. Right, Hammond. Yeah. Well, fuck me. It's tied very deeply to DL6. And the parrot's fucking talking about it. Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? You have to figure out who that old man is. Oh, what? He locked the door from the other side. Oh, fuck. I don't think he wanted the bird to say that. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Chinchilla. I mean, that is sus as fuck. Extremely sus, extremely fuck. Hey, pal. Long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? What? I'm scared about what you're about to ask me. Quite caretaker. You know the boat rental shop down at Good Lake? Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? You have missile back now? I need to attack this old man with a dog. I hope you're fine with that. Man, it's a police dog. It's probably what they do. How'd you? That's supposed to be top secret. So top secret, the cops openly talk about it in front of people. Do you know who that old man is, detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I'm not to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, We have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Sauce as fuck. Chinchilla, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. House when Edgeworth's father died. Can't help but think it has something to do with this card case. Oh, sorry, that was Phoenix. Phoenix is a smoker now. That's just what it is. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. I mean... Yeah, okay. I was just gonna say, how do I talk about that? But yeah, I guess just saying that the parrot said DL6 is that. Old man's, but, old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. Parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What? Yeah, no, the bird fucking said DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Yes, we saw the... Yes, we haven't forgotten this yet. This happened 5 minutes ago, video game. You don't need to give us a flashback on that. It happened literally 5 minutes ago. I know my memory's bad, but calm down. Pretty sure the old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, do you think he might be? I get you. Then we walked outside, and then we walked here, and then we started talking to you, and then I mentioned to you about the parrot. I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there's the station records room. I'll give you a special mission to go in and find what you need. All right, way to go, Detective Chinchilla. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. Instead of, you know, him. But sure. You could dare say that we're possibly going into here to kill the past. Look, my philosophy is, if I make enough references to kill the past and the silver case in my lifetime, I will convince possibly a third person to watch my playthrough of it. That's my hope. It's totally not at all a theme I'm forcing into every current game that I'm playing. Not at all. Shut up. Police Department records room. Wow. It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Shows how much the cops care about solving all these things. Actually, facing your past doesn't count if you make your boyfriend do it for you. What if I kill Edgeworth's past? Does that count? I mean, that kind of happens. Spoiler alert for Silver Case. I think that no one watched, but Kasabi was kind of the one who did that for us. So, you know. Although Kasabi did for himself, but he's talking about... I still don't quite know what happened at the end there. I know who the dude is now. I understand that properly, but... I'm pretty sure it was Kasabi who did it. Go watch Silver Case! I'm just gonna title every video on YouTube, watch Silver Case instead. I'll just do that. That'll make people either watch it or unsubscribe from me en masse, one or the other. Worthwhile risk, I think. Let's find that DL6 stuff, quick! 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with the 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found where the file is! Oh, thanks, I was lost in reminiscence. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Can I go look for it? There's a large volume of reports here. These are all case reports? It's like a graveyard of police cases. I guess my sister's case report is in here too. Quietly gathering dust. Yeah, but that one was like solved. That one was solved. So does it stay here? I guess they have to in case information comes up way down the line of just like, oh, but a thing happens, and oh shit, maybe the person that we sent there was the... I guess they would even in that case. Whether they have to and whether they do is a totally different story, because, you know, I can, but still. Looks like there are files inside that glass case. Okay, so dusty, I can't see what's inside. Heck, it's locked. I must keep important case files in there. I'll be honest, breaking and entering while actively inside the police station is probably slightly more difficult, so I would advise against just smashing the windows on those. Now, if we can break a fishing rod into a shovey anything, that I'm down to willing. That I am down to willing to try. That's not how words work. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room too. Forgotten cases rotting away for eternity. Let's get what we need and get out of here. All this does is getting to me. Sorry, I'm coughing too. It's fine. Just put the case files under your shirt. No one will notice. Damn Edgeworth. Sorry. Damn Phoenix. You put on like 50 kilos in there. And all rectangles. Yep. I love eating paper. What can I say? First, I have to get a handle on the main facts. Like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go. December 28, 2001. Exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place on the elevator of the district courthouse. Took place in the courthouse? Jesus. Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at... Well, this explains something. This explains at least one thing. This explains one thing. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. Damn, look at little Miles there. His hair still... He still has, like, similar hair. He's still got the Evans going on. Edgeworth gets to be reminded about when his father died. Every day he goes to work. Fun! Damn, maybe that's why he's such a fucking bastard while he's there. I mean, it would make a hell of a lot of sense if it's because of this that he got into being a prosecutor. I mean, Hammond was the person who got the suspect off, right? So he has the mentality of can't let anyone get away with things ever again. 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? Jesus. That'd be scary like that in the dark. God, even if your dad didn't die, even if your father didn't die at the time, I could understand being trapped in a dark elevator for 5 hours in the midst of an earthquake for a 9-year-old. Yeah, that'd give me a fear of earthquakes too. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. And this dude got the other person in the elevator off? Damn. That person must be as impressive as fucking Phoenix to work out a way of how out of the 3 people in the elevator, one of them the 9-year-old child of the father, the other one the victim, to work out a way to get the other fucking person who was there off. Jesus. That is, again, that is a fucking Phoenix Wright levels of pulling bullshit out of a bag. God damn. Do you have data on the victim? Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35. Defense attorney. I mean, courthouse, like, yeah. Courthouse, yeah, but defense attorney? Edgeworth's father was a defense attorney. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles! Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. Named after the defense attorney from To Kill a Mockingbird. Ah! Dude even kind of looks like him. Larry did find it weird that he became a prosecutor. Yeah, if his father's a defense attorney. From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. Pistol had been fired. Once again, we're having a murder case where there's been multiple bullets shot. Where have I heard that before? Huh, sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Sus. Got any data on the suspect in there? That'd be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. Man arrested as the suspect in the DL6 was Yanni Yogi? The child who has the Millennium Puzzle? And there was a reporter who had set up a camera outside the elevator to get the glamour shots, you know. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. Yeah, he's the one freaking the fuck out. He must be the third person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent. Thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Who was killed, like, 3 days ago. The victim in our case, Wright. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much that he had brain damage. Jesus. If he's panicking, he's the one who's huffing and puffing way more. That makes sense. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? Maybe closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. That he's terrified of elevators and that he was desperate to become a prosecutor. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? We'll just take a couple things. Enough to fit into a single envelope. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now, what's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Susness intestifies? Sussin. Those intestines are looking pretty suspicious of ya. December 27th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 3. Ding, ding. Not doing anything, don't worry about it. Not doing anything. Don't worry about it.
Court is now in session. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. This dude's pissed we're here for a second day. He's really pissed that we're here for a second day. I've got the biggest fucking dildo, and I'm just so excited to show you all.
Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready.
Who's the judge here anyway?
Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statements, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Don't you know about dramatic effect? Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now.
Dude's fucking calling his dingers before he fucking swings at the bat in the courtroom.
Order, order! Mr. Von Karmer, what is the meaning of your statement just now?
But must you question everything? It'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now.
Right.
I call my witness, my decisive witness on the stand.
It's that mysterious boat shop owner.
Witness, state your profession.
Wake up first before you do it.
I am the proprietor of the restaurant, The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yup, I was.
Please testify.
Wait a second. I still haven't heard who this old guy is. Raise an objection. You don't know his name or anything. Wait a minute. Witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. But I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
Yeah, defense attorney, cooperate. Work with me here.
The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure yet. What do you mean? My memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
Can we ask the parrot his name? Birds live for a long ass fucking time. Might remember it.
You can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness.
This is gonna go very well. I'm so looking forward to how well this is going to go.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yup. I was in the restaurant where I, rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yup. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to the shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination.
It's not how this works.
Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up.
Also not how this works.
Judge, your verdict, now.
Yes. Mr. Wright?
Cross-examine, obviously. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness.
Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karmer.
3 minutes just passed.
I see. Well, then let's just take our time.
Let Phoenix say fuck. Let Phoenix tell the prosecution to eat his dick.
You may cross-examine the witness.
What is it? I'm not even gonna start with doing anything. I'm just gonna press on everything immediately. Just after midnight, you say?
Yep, just around then.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yep.
When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. He's fallen asleep.
I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right?
Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. Yup.
We'll say, continue.
I'm just gonna press on everything. Because why not? Is there anyone who can verify that?
Well, I guess Polly could.
It's not good enough for a court of law.
Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough?
Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot.
Parrot? Toby's are running hard on the go, Keithy boy.
Keith!
The prosecution can say so I cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue.
I like how Montgomery's just like, fine, I'll concede that. Just fucking move on. I feel like we've pissed Von Karma off so much by making him waste so much time to show up for a second day in a row that him trying to rush things is gonna make him slip up. And where did the bang seem to come from?
From the lake, I figure.
Are you certain?
Yup.
Good. Continue.
Looked out the window, saw a boat just floating there. Was there someone in the boat?
It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. I figured there was 2 men out there, yup.
But you couldn't see them clearly.
Yup. At the time, that is.
At the time?
Then I heard another bang.
And I already know something that's bullshit about what he's saying. I just don't know the best way to prove it. You had 2 gunshots total.
Yup.
That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Boat came back and me almost by my window. By your window?
Yup, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack.
And could you see the man's face?
Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony.
Test.
I have a bad feeling about this.
That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead.
Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad!
Dead certain, Keith! He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by, too.
Witness, are you sure that person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him! That Edgeworth boy! This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt.
Karma. You lured me into a cross-examination so he could set up me for his fall.
Test.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom's glaring at us. Perhaps quicker, the show's gonna be over. Raise an objection. I don't know what we're objecting, but... Objection! Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Well, that's not what we're proving. We're proving whether it was Edgeworth was the dude who walked past.
Mr. Wright,
To be fair, do we ever know half the time? True.
are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun, and the photograph showing the man firing with his left hand?
Exactly.
That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You're ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true.
I just lost some thought. What should I do? Would you like to make an objection? Yes. Yeah, I'm not gonna just wait and see what happens. I don't even care if it's the wrong option. I'm going to do it. I'm not just gonna let them run away with it. This witness claims to say Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. Also, not I can't believe I killed him. If he were telling a lie...
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof.
Uh-oh. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
Desk.
Thing is, I know there's a point that I can make, but I don't know how much of a deal it's gonna make. And it's the fact that the dude heard 2 gunshots after midnight, and we know that's not true. And we know that's not true. Because fucking... that. Did we keep that photo? Yeah, empty like here. Yeah, we kept this photo. Look, I don't know how much of a deal that makes if he says after midnight on both and heard 2 shots. That's the only thing I can think of, and I don't know how much of a deal it is. Like, it's just like, you thought it was after midnight, it wasn't. Like...
30 minutes was perhaps too high in expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record.
Does that sound good on camera, by the way? It's loud. It's definitely loud. I just realized it peaks out at red. It cost me like $30. It cost me like $30, this bit. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Almost. My hand is so slippery. I almost threw this in my fucking monitor. Jesus Christ. I need a Wiimote wrist strap for my gavel. Sounds fine to me. Fuck yeah.
The witness may leave the stand.
I think he already left.
This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? No.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
guilty.
The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned.
I feel like I fucked up. Wait!
Who was that just now?
Me! Huh? What? Larry! 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 Bring it into the courtroom! Larry! Let's fucking go! I don't know if you can call yourself as a witness, but let's go!
What are you doing here?
Listen, you gotta listen to me! I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot! I heard it too. I can't tell if he's bullshitting or if he just wants to try and help us help Edgeworth. I heard Edgeworth would bail you out if you were found guilty of contempt, so I decided to come over.
Order in the court.
Objection. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment.
One moment, Mr. Montcalm. So you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, dude, a gunshot that night. I was sitting there in the audience, listening to the testimony. Wait, he was in the audience? Did he fucking jump over the fucking barrier? I was expecting him to, like, run in through the doors and burst them open. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remembered. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
Order, order, order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court.
I leave in the back end so in character for Larry. Very true. I don't know if a witness can call themselves to the stand, though. That's what the prosecution does. The defense might be able to call a witness to the stand, but just... It is also possible that Phoenix has never been in that situation to do that, and it's always Edgeworth who has had someone to call in. Or Von Gall. I think in the anime he is even held back by the bailiffs. Also, very in character for Larry.
I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick, this is it. Larry's giving us a final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. How could he make it worse than guilty? How could he make it worse than a guilty verdict? I guess all of us being held in contempt, but still. Very against everything for people to just run up and be like, I'm a witness too. Well, my thing is just like, could Phoenix turn around and say, I call Larry as a witness? Or is the defense not allowed to call the super guilty? You get charged like you get a double XP bonus, and you have to go to prison for twice as long as you would normally before. I don't know how that works with death penalties. Halfway through it, they defibrillate it to bring you back and then kill you again, I guess. Mr. Edgeworth is just like guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. Right there. Right now. Here's another case we had. Guess what? To say you're guilty for this one too. Also very much what the court would do.
A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
Yeah, it can. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict.
Judge, you have... Okay.
In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What is this?
I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
And I think defending a witness is bad. Might just be an a Sony thing, / possibly a Japan thing. I have no idea. I have no fucking idea. Again, if there's one thing I've learned from this series is that I don't know how law works in my country or other Western countries, let alone Japan.
Mr. Bonka,
That's got to be absolutely fucking irritating for everyone else in my house. I didn't think I'd be banging this thing so many fucking times today, Jesus Christ. It's cheap. I'm worried that, like, halfway through this, it's just gonna fucking fly off. You can already see the chips in it, like, that came like that, but that split there, that wasn't there before I started banging it today. That wasn't there. That's a new wound for it.
Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now!
What?
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess.
I order you to call him as a witness, so yeah, the prosecutor has to do it.
After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned.
Damn, Larry. Again, I appreciate every single fucking case. Phoenix never gets through this shit on his own. Every single fucking person is helping him through this. He is too new at this shit to go up against the fucking things he's going up against. In every case, he is getting help. I mean, even in the first trial for this, we'd be fucked if Maya didn't get herself called in contempt. That was too close. Sorry to keep him on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah. Edgeworth's just like, what's this anyway? Hey, Edgeworth? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. You should tell us, like, what happened on your end, so we have something to help with. Obviously, we can't use your witness testimony, like, in court. But, like, if you told us what you thought happened, we could find stuff that would suggest that, and then push that. I was just got guilty in court, right? Of course I'm out of it. Yeah, but it was rescinded, it's fine. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Kommer has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials, perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That is the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected, because no one in the past has ever been as fucking stupid as Larry goddamn Butts. I thought it would make the intro cutscene more dramatic. I thought the court case might be a bit more exciting if my fingerprints were on the weapon. I'm lucky that I grabbed it with the hand that wasn't the one that shot me with it. I mean, I guess that makes sense. If the person is in front of me and they've got their left hand, and then they shoot, and then they drop the gun, and then I'm in front of them, it would be my right hand that reaches down towards that side of the boat that would be on there. So it is lucky that I grabbed it with that. But what if I was like left-handed or some shit? Or what if I just leaned over that way because it fell and like bounced over to my side? Imagine that, Phoenix, if I had grabbed it with the wrong hands. What a silly little quinky-dink that would have been. Edgeworth, you okay?
No, I'm kind of out of it. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry.
What are you getting at? Larry's a shit show, and Von Karma cannot deal with shit shows.
It's likely his testimony would be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. It was 15 minutes. 15. I'm Larry now. Shadow saying Quinky Dink is also you. Look, as it goes on, I'm trying to lean more like into straight up Shadow the Hedgehog voice, and I don't think I'm nailing it, but I think I'm getting kind of close. So having the ability to make Shadow the Hedgehog say Quinky Dink is just fun. Look, my Larry voice is my favorite one, but my Shadow the Hedgehog one, I think, is the one that's actually the closest for what I'm fucking aiming for. I don't know, I like my Von Karma one. I think my Von Karma is actually relatively accurate. I thought it was exaggerating, and then we heard him say objection, and then I think my Von Karma one's actually pretty good. Most of them are shit, but there's a couple that I'm okay with. I don't know if my Larry one's accurate, but I think the vibe of it is very accurate. I don't know whether that's how Larry sounds in like the anime or anything, because this game doesn't have voice acting, but I think my voice for Larry perfectly suits Larry, is what I'll say.
Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma's steaming over there. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I hope Edgeworth is right about this being a big break. The night of the murder. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental dock shop. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Because there was someone with a gun, and I didn't want to be shot, so I fucking bounced as fast as possible.
That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's gonna say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Press him on everything and see what happens. Again, it literally cannot get worse. It literally can't get worse. I'm gonna press him on everything. It's vague as shit. We need to press him on everything.
Something wrong, Wright?
There's so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 o'clock when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something and I found it. Unusually vague. Looking for something. Yeah.
Mr. Butts, what is it you were looking for?
What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy.
That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense.
This is all irrelevant. Let's get this over with.
I love fucking Larry's tongue. So quietly sent the boat back into the rental dog shop. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah.
You're not sure.
Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Or smartphones, or fucking something. And then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know.
Did you look at the lake?
Yeah, I looked. But didn't see a boat on the lake. Wasn't there a boat on the lake?
Order. Well, Mr. Butts?
Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. I heard a single gunshot, I went home. Single gunshot. You only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It was pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. I feel like Mia has been such a helpful person to help her, like, just getting us through clutch situations so much. You can feel that Mia's developing an inferiority complex, and I feel bad for her for it. Like, I feel bad that she's, like, feeling inferior to her sister. So, like, I kind of hope Mia never shows up during this case, so Maya can find a way to help on her own. That's what I'm hoping for. Obviously, don't tell me. But that's what I'm hoping for. Because, like, Mia has come in clutch the last 2 times, and obviously if she wasn't there, it would help a lot, but it's just like Maya feels useless now. Even though she saved our ass yesterday. Okay. Contradictions. The only thing I can think of is saying at his 1 gunshot that there was 2 gunshots. It's the only thing I can think of. Working on the contradictions. I'm just gonna present this. Yeah, okay. Wait a sec, Larry. What? I mean, this isn't a contradiction. This is just a timing thing. You only heard 1 bang. You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? Like, I'm a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Answer the fucking question. Did you only hear 1?
Mr. Butts.
What? You only heard
1 gunshot. Are you sure?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you be not sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? Customer's always right. The witness is never wrong. I don't want to hear customers always right. Customers at my work are awful. For reference, I'm recording this on a day where within 5 or 6 minutes of opening the shop, I had a customer who was yelling at me, because they wanted to dead name me, and I told them not to, so they were yelling at me, dead naming me, because I deal with assholes. And then the very next customer, because I looked annoyed, the next customer was just like, that seemed like you didn't get along with that guy very well, and I'm just like, no, he was being annoying and stuff like that. So the person turned around and said, well, if you can't get along with everyone around here, why don't you just go die? So, like, customers always right. Oh, no, they're usually fucking wrong and awful people. My favorite image ever is this image of this, like, guy and girl shaking hands, and the guy's just like, I'm sorry for being a customer, and the woman's just pointing a gun at him. Some crimes can never be forgiven. I love that picture so much. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What?
Order, and stop that booing! Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones.
Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? The big deal is that this game takes place in 2016. In case I get it wrong, I can edit for the YouTube video. No, they don't. They have their Spotify. Or they download music onto their phone from Bandcamp if they actually want to support the artist. I get genuinely weird looks from people when I tell them that I don't and have never used Spotify. People genuinely look at me like I'm crazy. And I'm just like, no, I prefer paying for my music. I prefer paying for it and then downloading it and storing it on my phone. So I can choose any of it whenever and organize my own playlist whenever very easily. And I also don't need data connection to actually be able to listen to it. I prefer that. You know. But that's just me, I guess.
Mr. Von Gormer, your opinion?
Waste of time.
There are still internet radio stations and stuff. I don't think that's what Larry's referring to.
I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?
Continue? What else are we gonna do? Please allow the witness to continue his testimony.
Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio.
Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. So judgmental, Phoenix. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to a real booming loud like. Fucking helpful. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. It's a fucking gunshot after all. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. Such good friends, these two. Such good friends. Such good friends. Of just like, I fucking hate you and I wish I could rely on anyone else other than you. Oh, gee, thanks, Nick. You were listening to your radio at a high volume. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is.
Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drumbeat from the radio.
No, I feel like a gunshot would overpower a radio, regardless of how loud it is. Do you have any idea how fucking loud guns are? If you were anyone but someone I spent my childhood with, I would have... So... Ouch. 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 Dude's a bro. Dude's a bro, though. Come on. Come on. Come on. Everyone loves the butts.
True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot.
Excuse me? DJ?
An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
I can't believe I'm continuing the charade. Why were you alone? You turned on the radio? Right! I was wondering someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like out there. Alone on Christmas Eve? Alone? You're gonna die and rot alone! Shouldn't have said anything. Yes, that was me doing fucking Bullet in Larry Butt's voice. Welcome to the cursedness that is my fucking streaming. That's why I was listening to an on-request radio show. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? Can I get everyone in chat to just fucking spam Bullet lyrics? Can we do that? Oh, that'd be sick.
This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor.
Hannibal, where are you? Bullet is, I'm pretty sure still to this day, Bullet is Hannibal's favorite band. Hannibal, where are you? I'm doing Bullet references here. Come on, bro. Where are you? God damn it.
Objection sustained.
Sorry, that was the wrong voice.
The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set that night?
It was booming real loud. Real booming loud? Yeah, no.
And you had headphones on.
Yup. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. No, I can't prove it, but I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back to me real clear, you know? What did she say? I have permanent ear damage. Hey, look. I have these things blasting in my fucking head whenever I'm walking out anywhere. I understand that fucking life. Though I think I'm listening to slightly different music than Larry.
Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us?
Indeed, Mr. Montgomery has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason we should care.
We should care. We should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should.
Why?
Well, how do you know if we don't ask?
Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court.
Wow, that was easy. How do we know we should ask if we don't ask? And the judge is just like, okay, yeah, that checks out. Damn, that was easy. Von Calm has lost control of this fucking courtroom.
What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas. I heard the gunshot. Gasp! Gasp. Okay. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Everyone Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is my most ludicrous estimate I've ever heard. There's one glimmering ray of hope in there. I mean, this was literally a thing that we spoke to about Lotto with. No! But we finally have something. But we finally have something, right? We finally have something. I just don't know. Which one do I... Oh. I know what I want to say, I just don't know the best way to say it. Because I have this photo. I just don't know the best, because I know what I want to say, but I just don't know the best way to say it. Because this says 2 gunshots after midnight. I'm gonna try this first. This just requires so many leaps to get to what our point is. No. Yeah, no. Or did he continue saying press? Press it, okay. We want something to contradict his statement, not to corroborate it, so we want to present something opposing it. I'm thinking of this like in fucking Danganronpa still, where sometimes you can say stuff to agree with people. That's what my issue is here. Okay, yeah. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know that I don't scare easy. He says, quivering in fear.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas, when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed.
And almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? It was before midnight. It was before midnight. This is literally a thing that we pointed out with Water Heart, where fucking Von Karma said, this is meaningless. Shut up, Phoenix. I know you're meant to be pointing out contradictions, but come on.
That would seem to be the case, yes.
But that contradicts the two testimonies we've heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor.
Order, order!
What does this mean? It's a big It's almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas is a meme? Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize that was a meme. We've already had that line before, or something similar to it. Because again, we pointed it out with water.
The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he had heard a gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious.
What?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butt's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight?
He's correct. He's fucking correct. And he watched Twitter on December 24th. People will retweet a lot as today in gaming history thing. Oh, okay. It's a big meme in the community. Larry looking kinda sus. Is there more memes? Is there any more memes from Among Us other than the word sus? Is that the only meme to come out of that game? I feel like most games that have a lot of memes coming out of them have more than one. And I'm pretty sure those memes are normally more than one word. Like even Portal 1 at least had fucking cake and companion cube and deadly neurotoxin, right? Not that I'm saying Among Us is a meme game, but games that have a lot of memes coming out. Also, people pointing out things that vaguely look like romance and going Amogus. Okay, true, it does have two. And Vent. Okay, it does have multiple. It does have multiple. It does have multiple. Yeah. It does at least have multiple. They do have more content than just one word. That's a good thing. Yeah. You know, seeing someone vent. You know, that is also a thing. And Amogus. Yeah. No, there is more than one. There is more than one. Never mind. You've done well. You've done well to have more than one meme. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. There's that Amogus Pokemon. It's literally called Amoongus. Fungus Amoongus. And it's literally meant to be like a sus Pokeball. Fucking predicted Among Us.
Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight.
I have evidence. Fuck you.
Look at this photograph. It's a dog in a bath.
This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. Her automatic stand only takes photos when sounds happen above a certain thing, and then it sends a heat-seeking missile. It's a very, very particular stand camera. It's like a combination of sheer heart attack and fucking, Hermit Purple. Timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m.
Oh? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, that's my point. The real issue here is not why nothing is shown in the photograph. Well, it's kind of an issue. I mean, so someone was shooting a gunshot, someone was flinging shots off before the boat went into the fucking river. Or it just didn't capture shots by the photo. I mean, that's also a thing. But that's not as dramatic or fun. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? This judge forgets everything. So I seriously feel like we need crayons and like white butcher paper to draw diagrams for this dude every 5 seconds. Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve.
Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then where does that leave us?
Ms. Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight.
Are you claiming she was mistaken?
Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them.
Why would this be?
We know the gun was fired 3 times. Why the fuck was it fired the first time? Do you think the person who was doing a big murder was just like, oh, damn, that looks pretty good, yeah? Let me just test it. Bang! Yup, seems to be good. Right, I can do a murder with this later and terrify everyone away from the gunshot or alert people for it. It's a really shitty gun. It takes 25 minutes to reload. Look, and Edgeworth's just there. Hammond, look, if you could just stay there, it's one of these fucking antique pistols. Like, look, I know it doesn't look like an antique pistol and looks like a modern Glock or something. Gun nerds, shut the fuck up. But, like, it might look like that, but it's purely for aesthetics. You gotta, like, get the powder and, like, jerk it off or however you use guns and you shove the stuff in there. You gotta, like, dock with it and stuff like that. Hammond, just wait there for a bit. Bang! Oh, fuck, I missed again. God damn it. The question is, if the gun's fired 3 times, where's the 3rd photo? Or was it fired twice in a row? So that it did... No, because that thing rapidly takes photos. It goes... So where the fuck's the 3rd photo?
Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises.
Yes.
There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera.
Hey, my nose is clear that night, man. Clear. Also, we only just now set it to that. Good thing Maya sneezed, huh?
Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any.
Proof that it was a gunshot. Proof that it was a gunshot. We don't have... I was wondering about the air tank, but we don't have the air tank on us anymore. So that rules out that option. We never even got to do anything with Missile. We never even did anything with Missile. I guess it will come up after this, because there's definitely going to be a 3rd trial. So I feel like we've not gotten far enough to finish it now. The only thing I can think of to prove that it was a gunshot is the fact that the gun was fired multiple times. Because I'd say the only other loud sound is proof that it's not gaudy. But we don't have an air tank to do that, and that's not even a line of questioning we've gotten into. That's the only thing I can think of. Don't know, the session got 1 picture because you have to reset the film manually and load out wouldn't have time between 2nd and 3rd shots. True. Yeah, no, she does say that. She has to set, yeah. Every single time the camera goes off, she complains about film. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I didn't paste that together. Yeah, that makes sense. Take that! Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight.
Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake.
Exactly. If this is true, there are 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50 and another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why?
Uh-oh, better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshot separated by 25 minutes. Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! I actually got the stream. Hey, Roxy, welcome to the stream. We are, we're working out gunshots. Welcome. Remember the case with the steel samurai? I remember. Yes, I remember. But a weapon in this case is the same. Murder in this case is the same idea as the murder in that case. Make people think that the murder happened somewhere else. What do you mean? Maya, yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch and I'm gonna run with it. Right, I mean, is this safe? Safe. We've already got a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. Can't just use that back on me. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Alright, so I'm not gonna spoil anything, but actually watching the anime first. This is my first experience in the game, and seeing what's changed in the adaptation. That is not at all what anyone else here has done. That is interesting. That is interesting. I don't think anyone else here has watched the anime and not the games. Damn, okay. Damn, alright. I would say, in case something has changed, hold off on mentioning it in case it comes up later. In case, like, the anime's anachronistic compared to this, but, yeah. But that is still a very, like, I don't think anyone else, like, I've got the I'm coming from Danganronpa. Everyone else has got the I've played this game 20 years ago because it's an older shit game. And you've got the I've seen the anime. Now you get to read the manga.
Tusk. So, you finally realize the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself.
Can't turn my head that much without just ruining everything. Wrong, Bon Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting.
Listen, Rocky. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat.
Someone from the manga that stage play the movie, we need power rings of Ace Attorney. And with our powers combined, we're gonna realize which one's the truest adaptation. The game, probably, considering it was the original one. I don't know how to make my hair look not shithouse.
The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat.
I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yeah, but your imagination sucks. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 0:15.
But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. It's the only way Edgeworth could be innocent. And also, doesn't this, the time of death doesn't state it was after midnight. Because you cannot have time of deaths that are so specific to the minute. You can have time of deaths down to, like, the hour, from my understanding. Anything more specific than an hour is pushing it, from my understanding. And if it's 25 minutes apart, that absolutely, like, falls within that idea. Bro, you're gonna rip your coat if you keep gripping that one fucking spot.
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the 2 men on the boat are.
Edgeworth and Hammond, but Edgeworth didn't shoot him. Edgeworth and Hammond, but someone else shot him before the boat went out. Or No, because otherwise you'd be dead. No, the murderer. No, Edgeworth and the murderer. Sorry. I'm being stupid. No, it's Hammond standing there. He's propped up. It's fucking Breakfast at Tiffany's without the ridiculous racism. No, the murderer. And the murderer just shot Hammond like way before. Edgeworth and Hammond, who is now a zombie. Look, my brain was thinking that Hammond was the murderer. I'm just like, wait, no, he's the dude who was shot. Never mind. Never mind. Names are hard! No, Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Ludicrous.
Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer's name? Right, it's... I don't fucking know. Not anyone here. Hammond committed this murder against one Robert Hammond, and it wasn't a suicide. He used his stand to kill himself. Look, stands are coming up a lot. What? Look, spirit mediums and stuff have already been a thing, and stuff like that have already been a thing in this game. I am waiting for the game that introduces stands. That's all I'm waiting for. What has been hard to see in the games is that the game seems to ease you into the world and it's paced a lot better. So whether that's because the visual novel is self-paced or because the anime is constrained or both, can't say. Well, I mean, if it's an anime, it's probably paced into, what, 22-minute episodes? Like, even if you were to cut that up into each part that I'm doing as a YouTube video, that is 3 hours you're cutting into 22 minutes. Hell, even if it was like each investigation's an episode, like an anime episode, each trial's an anime episode, that's an hour and a half you're cutting down to 22 minutes. That's cutting out a lot of time. Or you just cut out the investigations entirely, which, yeah, in terms of pacing would, like, definitely affect it. I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name.
You don't know?
Bah, again you waste my time.
I don't know because he never told us. Oh, Phoenix! Phoenix, you fucking devil! Jesus Christ! That's where you're going with this? I mean, who the fuck else was there? I mean, who else was there? The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out to the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat?
What? Well then where did this murder take place?
So judge where the murder really took place. Oh, the boat shop. I can only think of the boat shop. The boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without seeing anyone.
Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime?
Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. And here's the boat that was standing on Gordy. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for someone. Though anywhere else other than inside the wood zone. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time. He was very close by. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat?
The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Cord Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think I'm gonna start at the very beginning, and I take it slow. I just might be able to figure this out. Maybe. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Remember KL6? Oh. Oh, I know who it was. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. No, I've worked out something. I've worked out, like... Look, I know there's people in chat who haven't played the game. I don't want to have to ban myself. I don't want to have to ban myself. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. The question is why? The question is why? Like, I can think of some things, but then... I need to know more about DLC to understand it more. The motive doesn't make any sense. The motive doesn't make any sense, but other things would. Then he got in a boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake.
Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright?
Boat shop caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth. One purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details.
Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice.
To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. One, people go, what the fuck was that? Second, see the shot. If people just hear a shot, they're not going to see who shot or when or where it was shot or anything. If the first one shot, people will look to the gunshot. The second shot goes off, people see that shot going off.
Create a witness.
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, he jumps in the river himself. Murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. And the dude fucking chucks Hammond's body in the river at some point. People see Edgeworth shoot, person fall in a river, person comes out of the river, dead and shot. No one investigates further. Edgeworth goes to prison.
I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop, then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back onto the body, and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Our evidence for this isn't strong. It's more so based on one assumption. Every other piece of evidence that we have makes sense with it. But we're basing it on a big assumption. So it can easily backfire in our face. But we'll see how it goes. Everyone's stunned.
Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly!
Bluff your way to the fucking end, the Phoenix Wright way. Well, the thing is that, we're relying on one big bluff, but everything else makes sense with that one big bluff, and that's the time of death and the location of death. There's a lot of heavy lifting for this segment of the game. Well, I think, thanks to Larry coming in, Phoenix was able to, like, get a second chance, and then Phoenix pieces some idea together to really go for it. Like, you have to work out very little here about how the events transpired, because Phoenix, like, has, like, an eye moment. Alright, we're swapping back to witnesses.
Very well. While we were waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take to the stands.
This is a long trial. Long trial. Phoenix got another brain cell. Phoenix believes with all of his heart, and he got his Christmas dream. A second brain cell to accompany his first. Well, if you don't know, there was a gunshot earlier once, he probably died before Edgeworth even got on the boat. And then, yeah, and then Phoenix came up with a fucking ridiculous plan afterwards.
Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said. Yes. Well, why did you go into the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop on the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important?
I remember when bluffing was such a big deal in DRV3, meanwhile in Phoenix is bread and butter. Well, that's what I mean. Like, I had some parts at the beginning of this game where I'm just like, why the fuck isn't this working? And I was getting mad. Because I was expecting it to work like Danganronpa. No, this is a different fucking ball game, and it's a totally different experience, which I'm really grateful for. Like, I obviously, obviously, not going into this expecting it to be the same as Danganronpa, but it was just because I finished Danganronpa, people wanted me to do this, and it's more trials and shit like that. So I was just going, okay, how's this gonna play out and everything like that. So coming into it and just realizing the momentum, the mentality you have to take into it is just totally different. You feel like you're on the back foot the entire time, struggling to survive and just bullshitting your way through. It's, again, I've described it, it's the mindset of a lawyer. Like, you're not trying to intricately craft together, like, puzzle pieces of evidence to make a thing. You're trying to bullshit your way until someone else fucks up. And you just have to sprinkle in some evidence there to buy yourself more time. Phoenix comes up with the other day, it was the other guy we conveniently met today, and he fired twice because we created a witness. He had no way of knowing whether or not he was on lake that night. And also when he shot Robert Hammond, it was at the boat shop. None of this was known before Phoenix bullshits at all. But that's the amazing thing. Every bit of evidence that we have, nothing that we have contradicts what Phoenix is bullshitting. Literally nothing. It's just, this is the only thing that doesn't contradict all the evidence that I have, so I'm gonna fucking say it and hope I'm fucking right. And hey, if I'm wrong, we've got another trial tomorrow. We need to buy enough time until then, and we'll try and convince them.
I'm sorry, I can't say what it was.
Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we're conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either.
What?
What should I do?
Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away.
Dude's doing a fucking runner! Dude's doing a fucking runner because he's busted!
Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
A search warrant has already been issued.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is.
I will also say, because Phoenix has proven himself in court a number of times now, when Phoenix bullshits this wild fucking story, the judge rolls with it. Before, at every turn, the judge would find reasons to not believe Phoenix. He's starting to come around and just be like, okay, if Phoenix is saying something, we should probably listen to him. Like, Phoenix comes up with this entire fucking conjecture of how this murder happened. And the judge is immediately buying it, saying, well, we need to obviously talk to him again before we can decide anything. Like, as opposed to just, do you have evidence for this? That's, like, stronger than nothing? Like, he's actually buying into it now. Like, he's actually, like, we're slowly getting the judge to just realize if we're saying something, we should be listened to. Even though 90% of the time we're bullshitting. But our bullshitting is accurate.
I want him and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Oh boy! I guess not as long a trial as I thought. Defendant lobby number 2. Yay, Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I suppose our cases went so down to the wire all the time. Oh, Phoenix, I have this weird fucking feeling and I have to get used to it. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Dude looks sad. Dude looks sad. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? That looks like pain. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. You can try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I have to do it now. Will you marry me? I want to tell you, to get it off my chest. Can't believe how heterosexual you're being right now, Edgeworth. I can't make up my mind. What's this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. You dumping me. A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of a murder. Huh? 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 Why leave it there? Edgeworth, just tell us shit, you fucking edgy bastard. Ah, goddammit. God damn it, Edgeworth. God damn it. Edgeworth, don't fade to black. Edgeworth! Tell me your secrets. In case you're on the phone, Mia says that Phoenix has potential but needs a lot more experience. A few months later and we're bullshitting Von Karma and somehow winning. I mean, we're doing it by the skin of our teeth and we're not doing it without, you know, kind of shifting and breaking the rules a bit. Maya screaming her head off, Larry just jumping in. We're still getting it with help, but like, we are literally bullshitting our faces directly to the most intimidating prosecutor to exist. And we're getting there. A cliffhanger. I'm scared of what this cliffhanger is. Edgeworth blew up the Ark and killed Maria. Or whatever Sonic lore is. Honestly, is there any confirmed evidence that anyone on this fucking planet has of what the events of Sonic Adventure 2 are? Because I don't believe it. I don't think a single person actually has concrete evidence of the events of that game. I refuse. I refuse to believe anyone actually knows. Eggman pissed on the moon. I don't know if anyone else knows anything beyond that. Snapcube's reality is our real reality now. Everything else about that. And now I'm just thinking about Edgeworth with a piss fetish. Oh, right! I think piss fetish Edgeworth is where we end the video for today. I think that is roughly the point where we have to end a video. I cannot title. That sounds like a good place to call it. I cannot title this video on YouTube Piss Fetish Edgeworth. That will both get demonetized, possibly get my channel removed, and would make no one click on it. Well, it would make most people not want to click on it, and a very small amount of people desperately want to click on it. But I think that amount of people is less than my normal views for this series, so I don't think it's a worthwhile trade-off. But I will end it there. Stakes and tension are escalating ridiculously. Ridiculously dramatically. Holy fucking shit. I have an idea of what happens, but why I don't. A lift clanger. How'd you know about my secret sex technique? Phoenix Wright takes place in the Sonic universe. Changed my mind. I mean, is Phoenix not all blue and has spiky hair? No, I'm not doing a Sonic voice for Phoenix. One, Phoenix is the character who talks the most, so I'd like to take some break from voice acting for that. And two, I can't do a Sonic voice. So, no. Also, Snapcube really did rewrite the official Sonic canon. The Sonic 06 one is so gay and it makes me so happy. I've only seen their Adventure 2 one. I haven't actually seen their 06 one. I haven't actually watched that. But yeah, I should probably watch their 06 one. But yeah, I mean, like, I think even if people, like, I've seen the whole of the Sonic Adventure 2 one. I haven't seen the entire thing. I think most people haven't seen the entire thing of the 06 one, but sorry, of this Adventure 2 one. But like, I feel like Eggman pissing on the moon is pretty well known at this point. To the point where the voice actor for Eggman had to address it on Twitter saying, "No, I'm not giving you a copy of me saying it. The fuck is wrong with you?" Anyway, I am out of here. You're going to link me to the actual Edgeworth piss fetish game, and I'm not going to... I can't... Not only do I not want to play the piss fetish Edgeworth game that you're going to link me, Alexei, I also can't play it on Twitch without getting banned. So I do apologize, but I cannot play your piss fetish Edgeworth game. I will end it here. I'm scared and terrified of what's going to happen next time. I'm going to end the video before Alexa gets to say what the game that they want to link me actually is. So until next time, this is version 2, signing out.